Just or think they could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Lars Nootbaar stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers.
Hey! Ha! No balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Another solid power season. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. An absolutely majestic shot. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First offering in the dirt. That one missed. Heasley maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
At the belt and fires. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there and gone. His 14th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first, and O'Neill is retired. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Alec Burleson. That one misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Smash to the left side. Witt over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Kansas City. And towing the slab in this one, Adam Wainwright. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Up the middle, and that chance handled to first, and he beats it.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is down low.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Wainwright comes set, fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And caught on the warning track.
Batting third, the second baseman, Michael.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Wainwright throws to first, and he's back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. On the ground, right side.
Oh.
And it goes just foul. Chris Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Wainwright, a 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, his 19th home run of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Wainwright is ready and fires. That's inside.
No, that missed. 2-0.
That one drilled left field, and that's just foul. Wainwright winds and fires. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now here is Edward Olivares. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And it is 2-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, one out. Here's Matt Beatty. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Melendez at second. Olivares at first. One gone. Ball one there.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
There, got him looking for the K. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike three.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now, Nelson Velasquez. And a ground ball to first. Burleson takes it himself. That's the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Heasley back to work. There's the strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there. Next pitch is popped up. Beatty makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Tommy
Edman at the plate. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
As he was out front that time. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Velasquez gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singled and scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. That one missing inside. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
The wind of the pitch. Tap to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And quickly one away in the second.
The Royals, the third baseman, Michael.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat, number 11. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This to third. Arenado whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Ball 1, no strikes. Good eye right there. 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. Royals set down in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at the ballpark, here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
Arenado in his 10th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That one missed, now 3-0.
3-0.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Olivares ranging back, bangs off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. Here's the 0-1. And ball one.
Yeah, very athletic catcher, and the thing about it is his offense is probably what he's most known for, coming out of that position behind the dish. And this is a kid that grew up in Venezuela. Favorite player, Miguel Cabrera, and not a bad one to want to follow after in terms of what you can do at the plate.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. How about Wilson and William getting a chance to start and hit back-to-back in the 2022 All-Star game in L.A.? That must have been cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And these two guys have a chance to be like the Molina brothers.
And he deals. And he walked him.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. First time up, he grounded to third. And a base hit on a line. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Contreras headed home. He's in there. 3-run score, and they lead by 4.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Austin Cox.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. O'Neill at third with nobody out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's 8-3.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Walker.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. He popped out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Cox, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. It's softly on the ground to third. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Hey.
Now that shortstop, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Step off throw to first. Walker dives back in safely. Back over to first. Wide throw, and it gets away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Olivares makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 8, Royals 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
Wainwright back to work. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
It's 0-1.
Popped up. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip.
Let's go, one more time, baby.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The next pitch
That's the ball.
misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Melendez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 8, Royals 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lars Nootbaar. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Curveball over for a called strike. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering in the dirt. And a count 1-2. A little bit low.
No,
he's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase.
2-2.
Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Nolan Gorman will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Nope. Ball.
First offering, and it just misses. Left-hand batter waits.
Hee-haw.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Arenado off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. They say it went.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Full count.
Wilson Contreras up next for the Cardinals. Here comes a 3-2. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. The Cards leave one, but they lead at 8-3. Back here in Kansas City, bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Liner, base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Matt Beatty steps in for the Royals. Went down on strikes his first time through. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. That's down and in.
Full count.
Got him. And he's down on strikes. for the second time today.
Now batting, right
Nelson
fielder.
Velasquez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And ball one to the right fielder. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nootbaar moves under it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
And at first, so up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Great RBI spot
Count
here.
full.
Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2
Take your base,
on
ball 4.
and 2 outs.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
The
Oh,
batter,
that's a good
the
question.
third baseman,
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Number 11
That's a
up
ball.
for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. First and second, 2 down. Next offering
2-0
way
the
off the
count.
plate.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That catches the
Excellent.
zone for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch is in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is full.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Good plate
Ball 4,
appearance
take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
the batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Olivares on third. Isbell at first. 2 out of the inning. And downstairs,
Down, ball.
activity in the bullpen. Number 34, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 31, getting loose as well. That's in there. 1-2. 2 outs. Just
That
misses
missed.
with
That's
that
the ball.
one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Nootbaar makes the grab. And the inning is over. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like Red Sox Yankees. You don't leave one for the other in free agency. And for Wilson Contreras to go to the Cardinals, boy, oh boy, I tell you what, when he comes back to Chicago, he's going to get a very warm welcome in the wrong way.
Left fielder.
And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 9-3. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
And here is Alec Burleson. There's a strike. The pitch. Missing inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. The punch out there. 2 gone now. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
The right fielder, Jordan Walker.
First pitch just misses. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit. So he
Down the line towards the corner. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Softly hit to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. 0-2 now. On the ground right side. Has some trouble with it. Walker is waved home. He will score. It's 10-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Yo, 1.
1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
2-2.
Now all even up. Runner on the go. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Redbirds 10, Royals 3. Number 34 on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Here comes a pitch. Way high.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The wind to kick, the 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Oh, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
They say it went.
2-1's the count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Arenado under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, MJ.
And now the DH, MJ Melendez. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. Cox back to work. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering is in the dirt. Just off the outside edge.
Ball.
Down the left field line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Nolan Arenado. In there, and it's 0-1. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Mac Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Olivares puts it away, one away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And next is the Cardinals' four-hitter, Nolan Gorman. That one missed. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Wilson Contreras getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. And that one almost got him. Runner at third, two away. That one's in there. That's strike one. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Redbirds 10, Royals 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth. At the plate, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
The pitch. And the slider catches the zone.
No balls, one strike.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was a moonshot, his 7th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 10-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Matt Beatty steps in for the Royals. outside.
Ball outside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
3-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Next pitch is popped up. Arenado makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Man at first with one gone, and now it's Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball. Velasquez over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate. Ball 1. Right-handed reliever. Liner snagged at first.
No.
Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, number 11. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. Base hit, left center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
3-0.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
No, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. What a play. Inning over. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tucker Davidson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's a slider for a strike. Bullpen action for the Royals. Nick Wickgren up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the 0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a man aboard, Alec Burleson digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Velasquez has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And the first offering is not close. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
2 on with 1 out. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And now 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
Now snap throw to first. Walker back easily. O'Neill, the runner at third. Walker over at first with 1 away. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And a pitch. Check swing went around.
1 strike.
And 1-1. And now the lefty started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Out of here. And that's a grand slam. He unloads on that one. His 13th home run of the season. A 4 spot on the board. It's 14-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Alec Marsh.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Olivares pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. High fly ball out towards left field. Olivares going back some more. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Michael Massey. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos getting ready to go. King, a left-hander, also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1. Next offering upstairs. Right-hander kick steals.
Strike 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers out to short. Edman tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
Now Salvador Perez. in there for strike one.
0-1.
That's
Nope,
inside.
That's in.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's strike two. And now 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Contreras snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, MJ Melendez. And that's in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. Cardinals lead it 14-4. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. And a pitch. And ball one.
Wow.
That catches the outside corner. And that's strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
The catcher,
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. First pitch, not close. Gorman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch off the plate. 2-0.
Two balls, one strike.
And that's outside.
3-1.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Count is full.
And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. One away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill, looking to complete the cycle with a double. And a foul ball left side. The 0-1. And a curve drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Isbell makes the grab on the run. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is downstairs. That one drifts inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the catch, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the eighth coming up. Cardinals out in front, 14-4. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Ball one there.
No, that's low. Ball.
That misses the zone.
Ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Arenado moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Matt Beatty steps in for the Royals. Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1. Lifted in the air right center field. Nootbaar on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. That one is upstairs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Out of here. That one felt good, and they slice into the lead. It's 14-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Giovanni Gallegos into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Digging in, number 11. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Burleson flashes the leather on the run and catch. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, James MacArthur.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jordan Walker getting ready to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's in there. That's strike one. MacArthur, a 6'7" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And fouled off. The pitch. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him looking. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The pitch. And a good eye there.
1-1.
Next offering is outside. On the ground to the left. And
foul.
foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one
Full
missing
count.
low. Paul Goldschmidt waiting for a turn at the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle. On to Beatty. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. St. Louis out in front, 14-5. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Gallegos back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag out.
He's gone.
The batter number 19. Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Arenado pulls it in on the run.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So they're down to their final out. And now Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And now 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
14-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.